Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to learn about software engineering ethics. If we talk about the development of complex software systems, so those kinds of systems actually involve so many peoples, like software developers, testers, technical managers, general managers, and customers. So the relationship between individuals on that kind of organization is often asymmetrical. So what asymmetrical relationship is, it's actually implying that one person participating in the relationship has more knowledge about something than the other. And if I give you an example, it is like suppose a software developer. A software developer, he has more knowledge about the system under construction than his manager. So that means a software developer has more information on that, but his manager does not have that much information about that system. So that's why it's an asymmetrical relationship. And what this asymmetrical relationship will do, because of that the manager doesn't know much about the system, he has to believe everything his developer is saying, right? So if the developer says that the development of some component is on a schedule, his manager cannot but believe this message. So that's why these kinds of asymmetric relationship might introduce some unethical behavior. So that's why the people within the software engineering community started discussing about a software engineering code of ethics. So that code of ethics is actually very complex and very long. We will not look into that. We will only look into the preambles. So we have actually 8 principles. So the first principle is public. So of course that software engineers shall act consistently with the public interest. So that's our principle 1. And the principle 2 is focusing on client. Software engineers shall act in a manner that is in the best interest of their client. So the second one is focusing on client, and the third one is product. Software engineers, like developers, engineers, software engineers shall ensure that their product and related modifications meet the highest professional standard possible. So that one is focusing on product. The next one is management. The next one is judgment. Judgment. Software engineers shall maintain integrity and independence in their professional judgment. And the fifth one is management. Software engineers, it's not for software engineers, it's actually for software engineering managers. Software engineering managers and leaders shall subscribe to and promote an ethical approach to the management of software development and maintenance. So this one is focusing on software engineering managers and leaders. This one is management. So the next one is profession. For profession, like software engineers shall advance the integrity and reputation of the profession consistent with the public interest. And the next one is colleague. Of course, software engineers shall be fair to and supportive to their colleagues. So this one is focusing on the relationships with their colleagues. And the next one is it's actually like software engineers shall participate in lifelong learning regarding the practice of their profession and shall promote an ethical approach. So this one is for individuals, for software engineers, for themselves. So these are 8 principles. And do you remember that I gave you a situation in the last video? I told you that suppose you are a part of a software engineering company and you are the tester, and you know that your software is not ready for launching, but your manager is forcing you to deliver the product. What you are going to do in that situation? But if you focus on this ethics, you will see that that kind of situation is actually unethical. Your manager cannot force you, right? And you cannot actually just let it go. So your job is to is to maintain that, or you have to ensure that the software is safe, it meets specification, it passes appropriate test, and it does not diminish quality of of life or privacy or harm the environment. And you have to also ensure adequate testing and debugging. So in that situation, you as a software tester, you know that that product was not ready to launch, you did not do enough adequate testing on that. So if your manager asks you for the delivery of the software, it's actually inconsistent with the code of ethics. So that's why code of ethics is very important. So now you know what's you have to do in that kind of situation. And what these kinds of codes actually very important, and it's actually these actually focus on providing high quality software. So this code of ethics focuses on analyzing, specifying, designing, developing, testing, and maintaining software that is beneficial and effective for the company or client. So that's why the code of ethics is very important. Thank you.